So let's derive the equation for general conduction analysis of a film. So we had assumed some points when the heat transfer from extended surface happens. The list of assumptions I had already discussed in the previous video. So in this video we'll find out the expression for heat transfer. So we start with the conservation of energy principle. We had assumed steady state, so this goes to 0, and we had also assumed the heat transfer, heat generation is absent on the surface, so this is also going to 0. So what remains is heat in is equal to heat out. Now let's assume a fin. This is a fin which has variable cross section. So this was the surface from on where the fluid was coming. Now that surface has a fin. This is the x direction, and we are taking a generalized location, and this is highlighted over there. So at some any location x, my heat which is entering is qx, heat which is leaving is qx plus dx, and the convection is happening due to that fluid on these surfaces, and the surface is d small area, a small differential area of surface AC, AS, and the cross sectional area at any location x is given by AC, that is the cross section. So the subscript C is for cross section, and the subscript S is the surface. Okay. So now the Q dot conduction is happening inside the element, which is equal to Q conduction out of element plus Q convection out of element. So these are the two heat transfer which is taking out of the element. This one is the heat transfer coming inside the element. So that equation has been written down in terms of mathematical form. This is what it was. Now using the Fourier's law, we have qx and qx plus dx values. So this is 1, this is 2. Now using those two equations we already have, so we'll apply those two in the previous expression A. This is the equation A. So this expression using these two equations become this. Okay. Now just I am going to use this Q d small convection heat transfer, which is d Q convection, which is same as this. I have applied H d As into the temperature difference. Now the same has been simplified, so the negative terms are getting cancelled and all, and these two are negative got cancelled. I have simplified it, so my K which is inside the differential has been taken out, has been taken in the denominator over here. In the next I have taken this right hand side to the left hand side as the minus, and the AC, so I am assuming the AC is constant. So at this position my AC was not constant, it is a function of x. So my AC was a function of x, hence this differentiation, this differentiation is a complex. So it is a differentiation of A dot B, where A and B both are not constants, both are the function of x. In that case, what was the thing? We differentiate first, we leave the second as it is, we differentiate second, we leave the first as it is. So in this case, that is AC as it is, differentiation of temperature T by dt by dx. In second, differentiation of AC and dt by dx as it is. The second is having no change. So that is my final expression, which is given by this. Okay, I hope that is visible. So my final expression for general conduction equation is like this. d square T upon dx square plus 1 over AC into dAc upon dx into dt by dx minus h upon k AC into dAs by dx into t minus t infinite equal to 0. So this is my final expression for general conduction equation of fields. In the next video, what we'll do, since right now we assumed a generalized cross section which was not constant, it was dependent on x. In the next, we'll take out a special case where we'll assume a uniform cross section for the field. Thank you.